FM 94, The Dark. It is that time again. It's time to get to know a band we play here on The Dark. And we're talking with Kyle Pfeiffer once again. He's the lead singer and guitarist also for the band Blacklite District. In fact, they're coming to Little Falls West Side Bar this Saturday night to perform. Kyle, how you doing? And I know you guys have been busy on the road right now, putting a lot of miles on the vehicle, aren't you?
Oh, we're putting a lot of miles on, man. Yeah, we just kicked off in Idaho. We hit Salt Lake. We hit Vegas, Flagstaff, Arizona, on and on and on. We were through Texas, Louisiana. We're just in St. Louis. So, look, we're just basically warming up for Saturday night here in Little Falls. So, I tell you what, man, it's going to be a hell of a show and a hell of a night. We can't wait to see everybody out there.
It should be a great time. Hey, let's talk about the tour so far. You mentioned all those stops. How has the tour been going, I guess, so far?
Well, it's been going great, man. We've done, we did 6 dates with a band called Eve to Adam. Maybe you've heard of them. And it was really good. Those are really good guys. So we did 6 with them. We're headlining the others. And, man, I tell you what, if the word growth is in there, that's what I would call this. I mean, in terms of attendance, merchandise, I mean, pretty much everything is on a green up scope at the moment. So we're happy and we're riding it out, and this new single, Cold as Ice, is really doing well. How
are you and Roman getting along so far, doing all those miles and driving? Who's doing the driving, I should ask?
Well, we split it up, okay? So, we got our DJ in there, too, so he'll drive. We basically all split it up. We don't try to drive overnight or anything, so we usually grab a hotel. And, again, I guess it depends on who's not drinking the night before, so we kind of try to work that out. In terms of getting along, that's a great question. But we're making it happen, and everyone is going to be there Saturday. So.
Yes, Saturday night is the date, West Side Bar, and you'll be performing later on at night. And of course, it sounds like you have a couple days off afterwards, so everybody will be drinking then, I suppose, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, especially if you guys are down there, we got to celebrate. Isn't it going to be your 7-year anniversary that night, right?
Exactly. Right at midnight.
There has to be a celebratory dark shot or something like that.
We can make that happen.
But yeah, no, man, it's going to be good. Look, you've supported us for a long time. We're excited to finally be able to come through, and I feel that in some way, the band, we can help represent you guys, and this is like, the station, bringing an act in, along with Skyline Tattoo and the West Side Bar down there. Man, I think we're going to just show everyone in the area that rock and roll is alive and well, thanks to the dark.
The best thing about it, too, is it's outdoors. Do you guys like playing outdoors?
Yeah, we just did a festival in Vegas that was outdoors. I guess it really depends, if it's too windy, sometimes it's nice because it can get very hot on stage, so... either way is fine with us, man. If the people are enjoying it, basically the old motto used to be, if the music's hot and the drinks are cold, it's going to be a good night. So,
well, looking at the weather, Kyle, right now, they're saying 74 for the high and the low around 50. So I'd say when you're going on the stage, probably around that 11 o'clock or so, you're probably looking in the mid-50s. That should be pretty good for you guys.
Well, you know what, man, especially with all the energy we're going to be putting out up there and all that, I think that'll probably balance everything out. So that should be fine. And for everyone out there, too, it's going to be a fun time. I think we're expecting quite a few people there, so everyone's going to be having fun,
Hey, the one thing I want to always stress here for our listeners, too, is obviously the bands like yourself are trying to make some dollars along the way, and one of the ways that you do that is with merchandise, isn't it? I'm assuming you're going to be having merchandise out there to sell, correct?
Absolutely, man. There's a funny saying in the industry on this level that not only are we musicians, but we're also great T-shirt salesmen. So that's totally a huge part of it. We just sold a bunch of our one-off pieces last night, but no, we got some awesome shirts, all the CDs. Whatever else there is. But, yeah, we'll have tons of that out there. And people enjoy it. Again, it's like, I don't go see Ozzy without picking up a shirt just for the memory. So
absolutely.
But, yeah, definitely, man.
All right, let's talk about what kind of set are we going to see out there, I guess, on Saturday night. Have you got the set list all set up? We got some cover songs in there. What are you guys planning on doing?
Well, the set, yes. We've just put a new set together specifically for this tour, so... Of course, you're going to hear all the singles that you hear on the Dark here, of course. Old stuff, new stuff. We play 2 brand new songs from our upcoming album that haven't been released yet. So we just try and keep it a mixture, you know, from the heavy stuff to the more EDM-laden stuff to all that. So it's a good variety and it's a good flow, and I think everyone's going to enjoy it, man. And if you're coming for a specific song, chances are you're going to hear that.
That's cool. My wife is huge into your Cold as Ice song. She loves it. In fact, she wakes up to it in the morning. It's her alarm to wake her up. So that's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. And I tell you what, like I mentioned earlier, Cold as Ice has been getting one hell of a reaction. I think we're up to about 850,000 plays of that on YouTube. Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's been getting a hell of a reaction, and you know, we're going to ride this thing out. We're getting closer and closer, moving it up the charts, just like we've followed the last three top 40 and 30 tracks. And man, it's just that we want to ride this one out a little longer this time and get it the miles it deserves.
Absolutely. All right, this is your chance right now to be the salesman out there to everybody listening, why they should come out to the West Side Bar Saturday night to check out Blacklite District. Kyle, the audience is yours.
Well, I'm willing to bet that a lot of people in the area don't necessarily complain, but say that, well, why don't we get any concerts? Why don't we get this and that? So I tell you what, if you want to support the dark and the rock and roll music scene in this country, come on out to Little Falls this Saturday night, West Side Bar. You're going to see not only one hell of a rock show, you're going to see a new age rock show like you've never seen before. Basically, I mean, if I can't walk you in the building with that, I don't know what else can do it, man. It's going to be a hell of a night. I believe we have City of the Week also playing that night.
That's correct.
I believe a killer band from Minneapolis, so if they got some hometown advantage there. But I tell you what, if it's a Saturday night, it's going to be hot, it's going to be cold with the music and the drinks. Come on out. It's a fun time. Everyone will leave happy, that I guarantee.
And the best thing about the whole thing, well, 2 things, I think. First of all, it's outdoors. I love outdoor music. But the second thing, Kyle, it's free. There is no cover whatsoever.
Well, then look, right there's no excuse. If people are saying, hey, we need concerts, we need events to come to, you have a free night there. Again, a special shout-out to Skyline Tattoo for putting this on. 10th anniversary. It's going to be a hell of an event. And look, Jay-Z, my man, you just said it right there. It's a free evening of entertainment. Come on out. Come see the hardworking musicians busting ass through the country, and we're going to lay it all out on the line this Saturday night.
All right, you heard it, listeners out there. The place to be Saturday night, the West Side Bar, City of the Week, Blacklite District going to be there. In fact, I'll be there. A lot of the staff is going to be there, and it should be one heck of a time. Hey, safe travels on your next couple journeys here, and we'll see you on Saturday night, all right?
Hey, man, we always appreciate the support. And, yep, we will see you Saturday night, man. Looking forward to it.
Once again, that is Kyle Pfeiffer from the band Blacklite District. One of the songs they're going to be playing out there is also my wife's favorite right now. It's Cold as Ice. You're hearing it right now. It's on the Dark. It's on FM 94.